everything instantly, everything in the way that you don't involve with it, in the way that is impossible to involve with everything disengaged from disengaging itself simultaneously, purified through the extinction right away. There is no need to involve with it. It's Anatta, it's Aniccam, Dhukkham, Anatta. Everything is like this. Everything is impossible to involve with. Therefore, not relating to both relating or not relating instantly with everything. Purify through the emptiness right away. It's not about involving with or associate with. How can you involve with or associate with Aniccam, Dhukkham, Anatta? It's impossible. The name is already suffering. Everything is suffering. It doesn't grasp for itself. Everything doesn't grasp for itself. Aniccam discarding itself. Anatta doesn't grasp for itself. Everything doesn't grasp for itself as it is. It doesn't associate it with itself as it is. Everything is like that. Even discarding itself. Not grasping even doesn't grasp for itself. Itself doesn't associate with itself. Everything is like that. So how? What's next? Purify without traces that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging with everything, every matter. Purify through the extinction and emptiness with everything. Purify without traces through the extinction right away. Help ending right away. All the trouble is because of involvement, because of association with all matters. You have to be enlightened that everything doesn't grasp for itself. It doesn't grasp for its status, for its conditions. The conditions don't grasp for themselves. Any form doesn't grasp for itself. The non-grasping doesn't grasp for the non-grasping itself. Be enlightened to this well. Cut through well. Cut through deluded knowing or not knowing. Well with it. Only one way. With everything, not relating to both relating or not relating instantly. Then it will not be against the Satya Dharma, the noble truth, the non-attachment. It will not be conflicted with Aniccam, Dhukkham, Anatta. It doesn't grasp for itself. Whenever you grasp for it, it's against the Satyadhara, the noble truth of itself, the nature of itself. It doesn't grasp for itself as it is. Everything is like that. Everything doesn't grasp for itself. Aniccam doesn't grasp for itself. Even the suffering doesn't grasp for itself. In its nature, it doesn't grasp for itself at all. Never. You see, the trees died and never grasped for itself. Even it's alive or death, it doesn't grasp for it. Shifting and changing, and that's it. It never for the sake of itself. Never shift for the sake of shifting. Earth, air, water and fire, shifting and changing at all times. In its nature, it never for the sake of itself, for the sake of shifting and changing. It's always shifting and discarding itself, not grasping for non-grasping itself all the time. Therefore, with samsara, purify without traces through the extinction and the emptiness only. Then there is ending. Samsara will turn into no more samsara. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating instantly with everything. disengaging even from disengaging itself with everything. With samsara, purify through the extinction only, not just stuck with association or involvement. How can you associate with it? There are only suffering, Aniccam, Dhukkham, Anatta only. How can you associate with the impermanence? How can you associate with the impermanence? With the uncertainty, just disengage even from disengaging itself, not relating to both relating or not relating altogether with everything. Form and formlessness and everything is all even. Not relating to both relating and non-relating or with everything evenly. Not relating to both relating or not relating evenly with everything. Because the true origin of the truth, it has no such thing as relating or not relating, attachment or non-attachment, engaging or disengaging, yes or no. The true origin of the truth, there is no such thing as grasping or non-grasping, no such thing as attachment or non-attachment. Let's not be conflicting with the true origin of the truth. Being deluded to grasp or not grasping, there is no such thing as grasping or non-grasping. Before the existence, there is not. Before the non-existence, there is not the non-existence already as it is. Not having, even not having itself. There is having or not having is because of the desire misleading the opinions to create such a thing as existing or non-existence. Not relating to both relating or non-relating altogether with everything. This is unwinding, discarding the unwinding. This is the true origin of the truth. That with discarding, even the discarding itself. Everything is just assumed up. That which is an assumed up doesn't grasp for itself, is temporary. Assumed up, discarding itself as it is. Whatever that is made up doesn't grasp for itself. This is the truth. The assumed up is bygone within itself at all times. But all the delusion to be attached, to grasp, is called the cause of samsara, the cause of the suffering, the true cause of the suffering of the beings. The natural suffering is not the cause of the suffering. It is not the cause of the suffering or the cause of samsara. The delusion to grasp. This is not to end all things, end the ending itself, cease the ceasing itself. This is not to extinguish the suffering, extinguish the extinguishment itself, extinguish the attempt to extinguish itself. This is not to cease all things, cease the attempt to cease itself, end the attempt to end itself. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging is ending the ending itself, cease the ceasing itself within samsara. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging giving ending to the ending itself, cease the attempt to cease itself. Is giving ending to the attempt to end. This attempt to end is unending. It is actually the origination. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating. That's it. It's beyond arising or ceasing, beyond the attempt to begin or to end automatically. Automatically, it's beyond encircling, beyond grasping or non-grasping. Automatically, it will be beyond engaging or disengaging. That which is not relating to relating or not relating is beyond relating or not relating automatically. It's also beyond engaging or disengaging, attachment or non-attachment, naturally. Paul just turn just one diamond around because there are so many angles. Many angles means many opinions has assumed up in variations of viewpoints, variations of knowing, opinions and meanings. That's why Paul had to turn it around to purify it. Any angles, just purify it right there. That which is not relating to both relating or non-relating, it will be beyond relating or non-relating all by itself, beyond attachment or non-attachment all by itself, beyond liberation or non-liberation all by itself, beyond being deluded or not all by itself. It will not become being deluded or not at all. It will be beyond friendships, beyond siblings, beyond being sons and daughters, husbands and wives, beyond beingness naturally. All types of beingness will be beyond all this automatically. Once we proceed with not relating to both relating or not relating, it will be beyond, automatically beyond all the assumed up of beingness, of all the status in relationships. Even Buddhas and all the followers, they are also an assumed up. It has to be beyond this status. That which is not related to both relating or non-relating, it will be beyond being gurus and disciples. Gurus and disciples are status that are assumed up in certain situation, assumed up situation, that's all. Once not relating to both relating or non-relating, that's it, it's beyond all the assumed up status, assumed forms. With this, we don't have to be deludedly creating the tree of faith or disfaith, because this is just an opinion like a childish, like a baby crying for what it wants. Faith, disfaith is an emotion of a baby. This is called fabricated emotions and assumed emotions. Each emotion doesn't grasp for itself in its nature. Even you create faith, faith doesn't grasp for you. Faith actually doesn't want you. It is an emotion that is Aniccam, is temporary. It doesn't want the Creator. The Creator created, but it doesn't want the Creator. Each emotion is like that. Faith or disfaith, all these emotions that are created by you, actually they don't want you. They actually temporarily existing, but it doesn't grasp for you. It doesn't want you. Just misleading the desire, misleading opinions and meanings. Faith, this faith, faith, this faith. This is the desire, misleading opinions and meanings. Therefore, that which has nothing to do with relating or non-relating with everything, that's it. It will be automatically beyond faith or disfaith. That's good, so that there is no exhaustion. To be stuck with just faith or disfaith, it will be exhausting, on and on endlessly. The fabrication of like or dislike, these emotions don't grasp themselves. They are bygone. They are the elements that are temporary, as always. It's Aniccam. Not relating to both relating or non-relating altogether with everything, that's it. Not relating to both relating or not relating. It is unwinding, discarding itself. But if not relating to both relating or not relating, it is helping to purify samsara. Listen well to this point. Each sentence has its essential code. From not relating to the non-relating itself, it's called unwinding, discarding, unwinding itself. But if not relating to both relating or not relating, it is help unwind for samsara. It is the great compassion in such a sentence. You have to listen well. Any initiation of any sentences, what are the effects? Be enlightened to this. Is disengaging, even from disengaging itself, it is extinction within the extinction itself, ending within the ending itself. If that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, it's helping ending for samsara. Listen well to this point. Listen well. From disengaging itself, is ending within the ending itself, cease within the ceasing itself, extinction purifying the extinction itself. It's still fixed within itself. Listen well. It's still being specific within itself, being specific with just enlightenment and extinction. It's still just Nirod, just Nibbana, still just ending and extinction. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, it's expanding. It is a sentence of the great compassion. Not relating, even within the non-relating itself, is ending within the ending itself. Not relating to both relating or non-relating is helping through unwinding and liberation for samsara without traces. Listen well to the effect of each sentence. Not relating to both relating or non-relating is beyond non-relating already, is already boundless. That which has nothing to do with being empty or not, it will not be just stuck being empty. It turns into boundlessness. That which has nothing to do with being empty or not, engaging or disengaging, it turns into purifying samsara without traces already. This is the sentence of the great compassion. It's not just being empty. It's not just emptiness. Being emptiness is still limited. Listen well and enable to use it. Just ending or help through ending. Just ceasing or help through ceasing. Just extinction or help through the extinction. Listen well. Each sentence has its own goodness. It's the power in itself. The power that fixed within itself or the power that is expanding itself into the samsara. Is it extinction being specific with the extinction? So we have to purify that specification. Not just extinction within extinction, not just not grasping for non-grasping itself, not just disengage from disengaging itself, not just not attached to the non-attachment itself, because that is being specific, is fixed for the sake of itself. Not just not relating to non-relating itself. That which has nothing to do with relating or non-relating. Even not relating is not relating to itself. This will turn into boundlessness.